living in a van could be a great alternative to living in an apartment, to living in a house, or to even living in a car. A van, and specifically a Class B van that has running water, a bed, a kitchen, shower, has everything a home has, a Class B van. So really, you're not sacrificing quality of life. When you're talking about buying a Class B RV, you are just talking about buying a home on wheels. So you are not lacking of anything, only have a smaller space, a smaller square footage. So why would living in a car, which you can't even stand up in, you have no running water, you have no shower, why would that be better than living in a van? Well, I'm going to talk about that in this video because I have experience of 5 years living in this car. A Jeep Renegade, one of the smallest SUVs in the entire world. So I've enjoyed the past 5 years overall. I've had my good and my bad moments. I've had extreme weather. I've been in the winters in New Jersey in the Northeast. I've been in the summers in Florida. And when there's extreme temperature, that's harsh. I've had car breakdowns, a few, not too many. And, I've dealt with the psychological issues of not having a home if you need one, not having a place where you can stand up. Again, if you got a Class B van, and if you get sick, hurt, or injured on the road, you're not destitute. You're in a house on wheels. You just go to an RV park or campground, and that's where you stay. You got to rent, you got to pay. So all that being said, how can living in a car be better than living in a van? Well, number one, in my experience, because I've drove vans before, in my experience, a car is more pleasurable to drive than a van. Even the smallest van, such as a Dodge ProMaster 1500, which I would get if I were going to get a Class B van, even that, it's not as pleasurable driving every day as a regular car is. It doesn't handle as well. You have to think about it a little bit more on how you turn the corners. And that's why even some of the Class B vans now, they have wind assistance. Because when there's a big wind gust and you got a van, kind of can knock you off balance, So the pleasurable drive, you can have your sunroof down, your windows down in a car, and you could just be quick, nimble, and park anywhere and be at peace. Number two is fuel efficiency, especially now with gas prices going up. Fuel efficiency matters, okay? Especially for those who don't have the luxury, of just spending an extra couple $100 per month. Now, even if you have the luxury, I think there is something enjoyable knowing you're not burning money up literally. It's like, even if you got the extra money, there's still something to be said where I like to be efficient. I like to be efficient, and I like an efficient vehicle. I don't care, I'll spend a couple $100 extra a month if I have to, but not just burning it up in gas. I'd like to be on something else, so fuel efficiency, you can't beat a regular car. It's better than a van. Number three, you're more stealth, man. When you see a cargo van, there's only two thoughts. One, this is a contractor. Two, this is an RVer. When you see a regular car, you don't think much of it. You're stealth. Now, again, I do want to put a notation next to the word stealth. You can't just tint your windows, park in the same spot, and have a beat-up car or just not keep it moving and think that people are not noticing you. What you're going to understand if you live on the road full-time for a long period of time is everyone's kind of watching everyone. All these parking lots are overall patrolled. There's cameras everywhere. So if you stay in the same spot and you can kind of tell you're living out of the car and you don't keep it moving, you're not stealth. But, that being said, certainly when you see a 9-foot van with an air conditioning on the top of the roof, that's an RV. They're parking there for the night, okay? So, there is something to be said to be stealth. I mean, even the Army thinks so, right? Stealth bombers. So, I mean, those are like the 3 top things for a Nomad on why it's better. Number 1, a regular car is more pleasurable to drive. Number 2, a regular car is more fuel efficient. Why burn money up if you don't have to? And number 3, you're a stealth bomber. And the enemy cannot always see you coming. Okay, so, again, we've kind of talked about these a little bit, but I want to talk about it again. Refresh it, hitch up a little bit again. Get you inspired. Now, again, if you're broke, old, or if you don't have an exit strategy, living in your car could be an escalation to destitution, because you got to remember, we're taking a risk, okay? And it does play with my mind sometimes, okay? Again, if you got a van that's fully built out, you got a home on wheels, but you're paying for it, and you still can't just park anywhere. So you're not getting a free lunch per se in any method. You're taking a risk. You got to figure out your own life. I'm just giving you my experience, my thoughts. I hope they help. If they do, click that thumbs up. You want to support the channel, click that blue join button. Watch my playlist, thousands of free videos. Leave a comment below. Share the video with someone you know. Subscribe if you're not. Keep showing up, keep showing up, keep showing up. Say it 3 times. Why? Repetition is good. Write it down. Why? When you write something down, you're 80% more likely to remember it. And then get off your ass. Why? Because nothing happens in your mind. You have to take the action. I hope this video helped. God bless. Yeah. Damn, I'm doing good. Thank you, Lord.